Ready? It is 9:04. I'll call a meeting to order. First item of business will be the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I have a quorum present with Chris Zeig being absent. Next item of business would be public comment on non-agenda items. Do we have anybody here wishing to speak on non-agenda items?
And we have not received any.
All right. Public comment on agenda items. Have any comment on agenda items? Hearing none. Move on to item number 1, executive session. The Texas Government Code 551071 to receive attorney-client privilege information regarding 1, pending transport permit application for groundwater from the Simsboro Aquifer. 2, pending contested permit applications for groundwater from the Simsboro Aquifer. 3, pending writ of mandamus filed by Texas A&M University System in Brazos County District Court. 4, Brazos or District Rule 8.3 regarding the permitting of wells and water production, export, and administrative fees. This time, the board will go in executive session. We're good, ready? It is 10:32. The board is coming out of executive session. Move to item number 2, discussion and possible action on items listed and deliberated on in executive session, as noticed above in agenda item 1, including but not limited a settlement and release agreement. Entertain a motion.
I make a motion that the board approves the full and final settlement and release agreement related to the listed matter as noticed in agenda item 1 and the associated memorandum of understanding between Texas A&M University System, the City of Bryan, City of College Station, Brazos County, and the district, and that legal counsel may make minor non-substantive changes to the agreement.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Opposed.
Motion carries. Item number 3, discussion and possible action authorizing the general manager to have repair work done on the back wall of the district office related to a water leak.
Okay, so we had quickly on need. Back in early June, we had a couple of rains. Water came in through the back storage room. Appears that it came through the back wall. Don't know that for certain, but we had an adjuster come yesterday. TML adjuster came. I had him to go up on the roof because if you'll remember back in 2021, we had a leak up on the roof in that corner that caused kind of that same thing. He spotted nothing up on the roof that was caused it. So what I visited with the 3 that are on the building maintenance committee, we had looked at possibly digging out along that back wall, putting in a retainer, a footing, doing some waterproofing to the wall. And there's 2 old windows back there that have plywood on them that just close things up. And now there's holes in those that are rotted. Long story short is I had, go ahead and move it there. I had Manuel Lopez come and look at what we have back there. He's done working on the building many times. I had him give me an estimate and you can see install a concrete footing along the base of the entire back wall across over there. Water seal the brick foundation and the wall, the plaster and repair below and above grade. Replace deteriorated plywood covering the 2 old windows using a fiberglass reinforced plywood and reroute the draining that's coming off the roof, get it away from the building. Okay. He estimated it to be in $9,575. We don't know what we're going to run into back there when we start digging things up. So I'm just asking that the board give us some latitude, want to prove and go ahead and get this fixed and done so we don't continue to have that leak. Need a little flexibility to make some change orders if we find things we run into to go ahead and fix those, but to do that with the guidance from the three members of the building maintenance committee.
Are you asking for us to approve a maximum amount or?
I don't know a maximum amount. I think that's why I'm kind of leaving it up to you three that are on the, I mean, you can put a number on there and that's fine with me. I don't think we're going to run into something that is, oh my gosh, that we never thought this would happen. I think that number that we're looking at is probably going to do what we need to do. Okay, so y'all, I don't have a good number. If it were, I don't have a good number to just give you.
Okay. Any questions from the board?
Couple of things. He's gonna have to contact Big Test to make sure he doesn't get into.
We've
stuff
done
down
that.
there. Okay, and then you have any luck with getting the city to look at the alley, maybe?
I haven't gotten to them, but I'm going to. That's
Get a
on
look at
my
that
list.
alley. the water-
That and the other thing that's back there that we found is that we had one of our drain lines from one of our air conditioning units had been completely stopped up, filled up. It could have been contributing a little bit to what we had, but we don't think, but it may have. But we have, we found the drain to the outside. Clearly, at some point in time, it used to drain into the city system. And at some point it got cut off and it got cut off over there and it's just been going right outside at the footing back there. So I'm gonna talk to them, the city, let's locate where your line is, make sure. And if it's what we think it is, we're gonna put our water back into the city drain, so.
And so this is not a firm price, this is a time and
It's an
material,
estimate,
time and material.
yeah.
We have any rates? Do you have rates from when you worked before?
Like hourly rates?
You have a rate sheet?
Do not,
No.
do not. Tell me what I need to get. I need to get it a well. This is that, go to the next page, see if it's not. There's, going down one. Labor is included in this estimate of what he says he'll do. I don't know that we need to do the footing all the way across. That's one thing. I don't know that we need to go down 2.5 feet for that footing. I do know that when we start digging out that footing in the back, that we're gonna find there's probably some plaster. That's all brick footing all the way down. Been there 110 years. And so we're going to repoint that, get grout back in and any of the old plasters or get it all waterproof, get the plaster back on there. I'm not convinced at this point that we have to have a concrete footing put back in there. Because if you do, you still have to seal that up against what you already have. Otherwise, you've created they can go in right there. So that's some of the flexibility we need to be able to make an on the ground decision of this makes sense. It's better to move this way. And I trust Jeff, Jason and Mark to help with that guidance. So.
We just need a motion to let you do the repair and put a limit of what, 12,000?
Sounds good.
12,000 limit.
I think you just heard them.
No need.
Second. Have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank y'all.
Item number 4, discussion and possible future agenda items.
At the next board meeting, we know, well, if it has to go through execution, the agreements have to go through execution by the cities, the county, and A&M. That may take a little bit. When the final one is done, that'll be the execution date, and then that will trigger what things need to happen after, such as dismissal at district court in Brunswick County, remand from SOA on those matters. We will have to issue permits, and we will have to set for hearing, a public hearing, the negotiated export fee. So those things may or may, as they approach, you will see them. possibly the next agenda item.
And then we've got, they're performing the audit and an office audit tomorrow. And expect to have the audit results, for the July meeting.
No.
July.
August.
August? Oh, it's back. Okay. So it won't be on the next agenda.
Anybody else have any items? Hearing none. Item number 5, we're adjourned.
Thank you.